mental illness has been around as long as human beings have been around. The names for those mental illnesses are new in the history of human beings. 100 साल 100-150 साल पहले तक जितनी हमारे पास अभी डिप्रेशन और एंजाइटी की कैटेगरीज हैं वो नहीं थी, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है कि उससे पहले कोई लफ्ज़ नहीं थे इसके. होंगे, कोई ना कोई अल्फाज होंगे डिप्रेशन को डिफ़ाइन करने के लिए. जब अल्फाज नहीं थे तो हो सकता है लोग इंडिजिनस कल्चर्स किसी और तरह ये जाहिर करते हों कि अभी मैं डिप्रेस्ड हूँ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल. तो व्हेन वी यूज़ द वर्ड मेंटल इलनेस टुडे, व्हाट वी मीन इज़ द स्पेसिफिक कैटेगरी, the name that the specific category has been given by mainstream literature on the subject. Okay. अब ये establish हो गया तो हम solutions की तरफ आते हैं very quickly into the podcast. One of the big indicators of the deterioration of well-being on a societal and individual level, based on thousands and thousands of researches done on the subject, has been there are two indicators. The first indicator is the quality of your relationships. Thousands and thousands and thousands of pieces of literature have concluded कि अगर आपके ताल्लुकात की क्वालिटी जो है वो अच्छी नहीं है, इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आपके रिलेशनशिप्स में लॉन्जेविटी हो. इसका ये मतलब ही नहीं है कि आपके बहुत दोस्त हो या आपका बहुत बड़ा ख़ानदान हो. इसका मतलब ये है दैट यू फील फुलफिल्ड एंड यू सी मीनिंग इन योर रिलेशनशिप्स, नो मैटर हु दे आर, वेदर दे आर योर फैमिली और योर फ्रेंड्स और योर नेबर्स और योर पेट्स फॉर दैट मैटर, और योर रिलेशनशिप विद गॉड, राइट? As long as you understand that there is meaning and quality in your relationships, you are less likely to struggle with a mental illness in the long term. That is one indicator. The second indicator is larger community support. So outside of your quality relationships, what kind of supports are available in the community? For example, earlier we were talking about struggles of people who are growing old in Pakistan and in the West, people who are above the age of 80, 85, 90, their families have moved out, they're absolutely isolated, but they are healthy and they're mobile, but have nothing to do, right? And so are there any community supports available for them, right? Have we structured a society that enables people or disables people, right? So we were talking about this earlier, that it's not people that are always disabled. Sometimes it's the society that disables perfectly healthy people.
Very true.
Now, it would be unjust and incomplete if I didn't say this, that a big caveat here is that there is a huge biological basis for a lot of mental illness as well. In depression, when depression occurs, there is an imbalance of neurotransmitters in the brain. अब चाहे वो postpartum depression हो या वो prolonged grief हो या वो कोई वक्ती stress हो, तो ये कहना नाकाफ़ी है कि देखो अगर तुम सिर्फ अपने अम्मी से रोज़ बात कर लोगे या रोज़ नमाज पढ़ लोगे तो तुम्हारा डिप्रेशन ठीक हो जाएगा. This is unjust to say because there are many factors that affect a person's well-being. But if we are talking about solutions, we can obviously say that there are many things that give our life meaning, and the more we incorporate those into our meaning, the more resilience we will build against mental illness.